Hey guys, it's Smaile. So today we're going to do a different video where I try 5 milk tea drinks from 5 different places, and I'm going to be rating them blindfolded, and we'll see what it turns out to be. So I'm going to put my blindfold on now and we'll see. Okay, first drink. This milk tea has very rich black tea flavor. It's not too sweet, so I actually really like it. I give it a very solid 4.5 out of 5. It's just exactly how I kind of dream of a milk tea. Very creamy, very rich. I think it's well balanced. Yeah, and the sugar's not too sweet or anything, so that's a good one. Okay, I think I'm going for the next one. I think this is Central Tea House. This one is pretty sweet. It's on the sweeter side. It's a little bit sweeter than I normally would like it. I kind of feel like they use a lot of brown sugar to sweeten this milk tea. But it is very rich. It's just, for me, it's just a little too sweet. So I would say this is at a 3 out of 5. I think this is Quickly's. So this one, the flavor of milk tea, it's not brewed long enough, so I do think this is lighter. The sweetness is fine though. I do prefer the sweetness in this. It's actually very light, so it's easy to drink. So I think I would give this a 4 out of 5, even though the flavor of the milk tea is not as strong. So I rate the first one first, then this one second, and then the one I had before third. Oh dear. I'm a little confused now because the second one and the third one, I feel like they're both Quickly. I think I'll switch the second one as Binky and this one as Quickly. Am I good? I think this one's Kung Fu tea. It's very almost as if they put something citrusy in it in this milk tea, but because I have a little bit of a sourish taste. It's not like tea, almost like an orange, like they dropped an orange peel in there. But it is good. The sweetness is good too. It's a very different milk tea flavor. But I think this is Kung Fu tea, and I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. This one I think is on the sweeter side, but I know this one is honey buns. So for me, when I get their drinks, I always ask for it less sweet, but this is really good. It is sweeter than I normally would, but as for it as being an original drink, I would rate this probably a 3.5 to 4 out of 5. Just because the sweetness is a little bit overpowering, but the taste and the flavor of the milk tea comes out really good, and I think it's still a pretty good milk tea. So I think the second one that I had last. And I think my favorite one is still the first one, and then I'll have this one second, and then the third that I had drink after that. So the first one I said was Central Tea House, just because I think just as an original drink, it's actually very balanced, and the sweetness is just as as perfect as I really want it to be. The second one, I always preferred it like less sweet, but as its original state, I would say it's after the Central Tea House. Quickly's is actually really good. Yeah, it's really good. I think even though it's light in the milk tea flavor, it's just really easy to drink, so I actually really do like that one. The Binkies? Wow, Binkies, 4th place. I think this is the one that I said was kind of citrusy. It's just a very different flavor. It just adds like some type of orange peel in there or something. So the Kung Fu Tea, I know for their milk tea, they added like probably whatever they preferred in their milk tea. But as their original milk tea, I would say it is like a very original drink. It's still very good, but I would say like sweetness is good too. It's just the flavor is so different compared to the rest of these. And then the Binky one, I would say it's on the sweeter side, but it's still good. Anyway, so this is my rating my milk teas from 5 different places. Hopefully this helps you like figure out where you would prefer to drink in Charlotte milk teas. And if you haven't tried Boba before, it's always good to try it now. Comment, like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.